Hi everyone, welcome to Boxing Blog Center. Hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. It's very important to do so for the visibility of the channel. Now, I just watched an amazing fight between Vergil Ortiz and Sergio Bohachuk. It was no doubt a phenomenal fight. I enjoyed everything. But I don't feel Vergil Ortiz maybe won a little bit, maybe by maybe 8-4, 8-4, by 8-4 rounds or something like that. Because yeah, yes, some people might call it robbery because Vergil Ortiz got dropped twice by Sergio Bohachuk. Sergio Bohachuk gave him a huge problem. His Excellency Terence Crawford was there. He confirmed the Canelo not split up, but not reaffirming that Canelo needs to do things the right way instead of cherry picking. So it's kind of amazing to see how His Excellency Terence Crawford support boxing. He even dressed as a regular fan, to that event. Probably not because it's not on his official duty. Now, did Vergil Ortiz win that fight? Well, he did, however, the win is not as convincing as it should have been. I know that His Excellency Terence Crawford is trying to make the fight, the Terence Crawford fight, which would be an amazing fight. I know people will say, yeah, Terence Crawford is too slick, too good, too durable, will be too good for Vergil Ortiz. Well, styles makes fight, and I believe these Eastern European guys, or guys from those mountainous country, former Soviet Union, are very, very, very durable, very, very strong, they are very, dedicated, and they come to fight. So Terence Crawford struggled with Madrimov, not because Madrimov is on his level, because of course Madrimov is a solid fighter, definitely a world-class fighter with over 300 amateur plus fights, but because these guys from the Eastern European or Asian mountainous former Soviet Union countries are strong as hell. The fight between Vergil Ortiz and Terence Crawford, if it happens, would be amazing. And I think Vergil Ortiz has shown me that he's got heart. One thing about a fighter with heart is that if you let them do their thing, if they become, if they get into the rhythm in a fight, it is definitely over, So I just think, like, okay, the fight will be amazing. His Excellency Terence is probably going to put it on in Saudi Arabia. The Shakur Stevenson, Zapata fight is also there. And I just want to see fights as boxing fan. I'm really tired of trying to give an excuse for fights not to happen, because we did that in the past. For Joshua Wilder, it didn't yield any good results. It yielded hatred. It yielded excuses. It yielded enmity. Not enmity in the sense of I don't hate anyone, but it didn't yield any good result for boxing, because if these fights happen, then we need to see all these matchups. Then boxing will be able to grow a little bit further, because boxing in America is not big. It's not a big sport anymore like it used to in the 90s, the 80s. So the more fights you have and the more competitive they are, the better. That's why I do want to see that fight no matter what. So let's get that fight going on. And in regards to who wins, well, if the fight happens, I'll say I'll favor Terence Crawford, but I think Vergil Ortiz can be able to do some damage on Terence Crawford. Keep in mind, Terence Crawford is still not a solid 154 pounder. You know what I mean? He's not. He needs to grow into the weight. He's fought Madrimov, yeah, for sure, but he needs to fight other guys to prove himself. You know, the thing about fighters like Terence Crawford who move up from lower weight division is that the more up you go, the more problems you encounter. Terence Crawford, no doubt, is a phenomenal fighter, but he needs to prove himself first at his current division before we can say, okay, he definitely beat this guy. The Vergil Ortiz fight will be amazing. I would definitely watch it. The Zapata Chaco Stevenson fight will be interesting because stylistically is meant to be a boring fight, because we know Chaco Stevenson is a very skillful fighter, technical. I will see what happens though. Like, you can subscribe, and God bless you. Cheers.